So we are gonna get rid of the points distributor. So start by pulling all these wires out of here. There is two clips holding this down. Phillips head, the spring loaded. You push down and then turn and they'll release. Guys, when you're doing one of these swaps, make sure you're on top dead center, or you get that to rotor. Make sure you get this rotor pointing to number 1 on your new distributor when you stab it in. We're just a little bit off of where we need to be. I'm gonna bump that with the key, get around to where we need to be. Okay, we flew right past it. I am sure we flew right past it. Okay, now we are right on 0. I'll pull a plug to verify that. Number 1, make sure we are on 0. You can run something in the hole if you can't see it. This one here, I can actually see the top of the piston, so I know we are at top dead center. So when we pull that out, we won't have to worry about losing anything. We drop the other one in and we'll make sure it's pointing in the right direction. And we will have it. All right, guys, I'm going to move you a little bit closer. Okay, to remove this, we're going to pull this one bolt that is holding the distributor hold down clamp right here. That's what holds that in. I'm going to pull that out next. Seems like it might be ready to go. Ready to go. That's the distribute hold down clamp with bolt. Okay guys, now we're ready to just pull this up out of here. Hey guys, there's the timing mark. That's the line on the harmonic balancer. And that's the pointer on the engine where it says 0, and that's pretty much lined up. So that's where you want to be when you pull that distributor out. Make sure it's pointing the right direction and you're there. And piston is at top dead center. There's a new HEI unit that's going in. So compare your gears, make sure your gears are all the same, and make sure you're pointing the right direction. And if you look at the bottom of this, in there, that slot, that's your oil pump drive in there. I guess you guys can't see it. There it is. Make sure that's clocked the right way, like on the new distributor, because some of them, they'll be turned this way or that way. Maybe reach down with a long flathead and kind of clock it where you need it, or close to. So when you drop that new distributor in, it's, you know, kind of lined up. It's not totally the wrong direction like that. It'll just make your life easy putting this distributor back in. I don't know if I can show you guys that or not. We'll see. If I can see it, I'll put it in here. If I can't, then I won't. Okay. That screwdriver's into the oil pump drive. And we're turning that to clock it so it's correct with the drive on the distributor gear, or at least close to it, so you don't have to keep putting the distributor in and out 1,500 times. Okay, guys. Took 3 times of picking that up and stabbing it down and not getting that drive shaft quite right. Pull it out. Do the screwdriver thing and do it again. So 3 times we got it. Not too bad. You'll have 2 wires that were on the positive side of the coil. They're linked together. You'll want to cut that and put those 2 wires together and make them go to the side of the distributor cap on the HEI, where it says battery. Right here, it says bat, and that'll just be a spade connector that you'll slide on from underneath right into this spade, and that'll feed you the power to your HEI unit. Hey guys, we lost half of our footage on that HEI install on the second half, so I'm gonna just talk you through what I did on the second half there. So we got the distributor stabbed in, extended our 2 wires from the other side, that little yellow one there, extended those over to where it says bat on the HEI. That's our power to it. We did the spade terminal. I'm not really crazy about the spade terminal. It works, but it's kind of loose. I don't like it. So we're going to switch to one of the GM ones. It's got the clip that hooks on that little nub that's right on the side of the thing where it says, so it'll lock in there, won't fall out. So from there we set up the timing light, got the timing all set. This car calls for 12 degrees, so we did 12 degree on the timing, which is right there. So every time the light flashed, that line was right there at 12 degrees, so we knew so we were at 12 degrees. So that your timing is all set. When I set these, I do no vacuum to the vacuum advance port. I'll show you the vacuum advance port. On the distributor, there's a vacuum advance port. It's a diaphragm right here. I make sure there's nothing run to that. And there's no vacuum leaks on the motor either. They're capped off. But I don't run any vacuum to that thing when I set my initial 12 degree timing. And then after I'm all set, timing and everything, I'd make sure I get above the throttle plate, so no vacuum at idle goes to that vacuum port, that diaphragm. I make sure there's no vacuum there at idle, so I stay above the throttle plate. That's where there's no vacuum. And that's it. I'll bring you guys to the bench. Here's the old setup with out of it, the old points distributor and the coil. If you're ever upgrading one of these and you pull this out, whether it be a dual point distributor or whatever, factory distributor. If anybody's been in that motor and did a camshaft upgrade or anything like that, and you see a bronze gear on here, you need to take that bronze gear and swap it to the new distributor, or get a new bronze gear for the new distributor, because that camshaft needs that bronze gear. So don't put a steel gear down in there. It won't end well for anything. Just to watch out for that. Well guys, every time I think we're ready to take it for a spin, one of the May pops goes flat. Show you some upcoming projects real quick. So we have a 74 Grand Prix. It'll be coming in the shop pretty soon. That's just the way it was. It was drug out of the field. There it is. And then this G-body is going to be getting some work done soon. I don't know what direction I'm going with this, but it's definitely going to be getting some work done too. It's 496 big block Chevy, aluminum headed now. Don't know if that's staying or going yet, but that's what's coming up. Don't know when, but it'll be coming up sooner or later, I guess. All right, see ya.